traffic jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to do, being you're supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all. A lot to talk about, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam, Thursday at 4 p.m.
Closing the digital divide and ensuring that Washington State continues to be a national leader in the space of digital equity is a core mission of the Washington State Office of Equity. This is not an easy task in a state as diverse as ours, not only in size and topography, but also in demographics, including socioeconomic factors, as well as the natural divides of rural and urban access and infrastructure. It is the commitment of the Office of Equity to not only bring digital equity, but digital equality to ensure that young learners in the smallest cities in our state have the same equal footing as those in our most affluent neighborhoods. Our elders and veterans can access services like telehealth online, that high school students in our urban centers aren't forced to study in restaurant lobbies because they cannot access the web at home. The Washington State Office of Equity, bridging the digital divide across the Evergreen State.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not meeting Mrs. Jones in that cafe for a chat and nothing else, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Aking puso at likain kay kanda.
Welcome to Fil-Am Radio Show by Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Hosted by Bert Kawili, Miles Salvador, Vicky Navarro, Togs Kawili. Watch and listen to the live stream on the Facebook page and YouTube channel.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Saan man kayo naroroon, wherever you are in the world. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Shuttle time. That's every Wednesdays from 5 to 6:30 a.m. Philippine time and 7 to 8:30 a.m. Australia time, through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio.world in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mal Salvador at ng aking pong mga kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Welcome back.
Hi everyone, Vicky Navarro here.
Hello.
Hey everybody, this is NorbCam, NorbCam. Glad the gang's all back together again.
Yeah. Our producer is Daniel Velez of Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Our program is internet-based, so you can watch live right now saan man kayo naroon, anywhere in the world. Just log on to www.rainieravenueradio.world or YouTube. Hanapin po lamang ang Fil-Am Radio Show episode 372. Our show is being recorded by our producer, Daniel Velez, so you can watch later at your own convenience through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio.world, through my Facebook page, Miles Salvador, Bert Kawili, Vicky Navarro, Bert's Angels, Washington, and YouTube. Just look for Fil-Am Radio Show episode 372. We broadcast in Taglish, Tagalog, English, so our English-speaking audience can understand our show. So for now, just relax and enjoy our show. Salamat po. Our program always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. So let's all bow our heads and join Kuya Bert in his opening prayer.
Heavenly Father, as we gather together in the spirit of unity, please hear our prayers. We pray for the new leadership in our country. We know that the pressures and influences on them are a magnitude we can only imagine. Please watch over them, Lord, and reach out to them with your grace and instill in them your priorities and your vision for our country and for the world. Help us go from love to love and peace to peace until at last all the corners of the world are covered with that peace and love. Finally, Lord, give us courage to stand up and be counted, to stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. We love you, Lord, and for this we fear nothing. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
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 Hi, welcome back to Bert. Hi, Norb and
Oh,
Vicky.
you
Wow.
know, it's kind of hard to be alone again. Back to reality. I had to wake up late or sleep late and then wake up still late.
Oh
Anyway,
dear.
I'm glad to be back physically, although we tried our best to join you last time, me and Monica.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was good. The
Good
internet
to
was
see you.
good at this Viking, you know, cruise.
Wow.
So I was happy to be able to join you. I don't know how the reception was in your end, but it was okay in ours.
Yeah.
You know. All right, but I'm very excited to begin another round of this
Of
Yeah.
course. Me too.
Okay.
game of ours.
This afternoon, Kuya Bert, Norb, and Vicky, we have a very special guest.
Yeah.
Actually, Kuya Bert, you met him 5 years ago.
Me.
He's
Oh,
a
Oh.
rapper, battle rapper, a songwriter, and a co-host of Fresh News in Rainier Avenue Radio World. He's based in Lacey, Washington, USA. So let's all welcome Jeff Patron! Yay!
woo!
Hey,
Oh, oh
Woo!
yes.
musta?
Hi, kumusta,
Yeah.
Jeff?
Hey.
You know one thing good about this whole thing, we don't have to worry about internet because if it just doesn't work good, we'll blame Daniel.
Yeah. Actually, Jeff is in this studio right now.
That's what
Oh,
I mean.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
Kuya Bert,
Hi, everyone.
we can sell Vicky, Norb, and Jeff. Because they're not very
Yan
good
ka
in
na naman,
Tagalog.
Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah,
Well,
I know a few years ago I used to help record the show.
Okay.
That was like
Yeah.
2020
I
and
remember.
2021.
I
Okay.
remember you now, Jeff.
Yeah.
Was that
Well,
before it went virtual when you guys still did everything
In the
live in
Yes.
studio?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
the good old days when
good
everyone would
old
get on
days
the
when we
table
had
with the
to drive.
microphones.
We had to drive and we had to,
Yep.
get out of the house. Now, at least I'm here comfortable, But
And
hey, Jeff, good to see you again, Jeff.
Good to see you.
Wow.
yeah, I
Hello.
remember Kuya Bert. I was
Mm.
only an avid viewer of Fil-Am Radio, and I always I heard you or Rolly say, "Oh, Jeff," and then a few months later, I never heard about him anymore. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
vividly
I
remember
think I
him.
remember that
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's an honor to have also a colleague from another show in our show,
Right.
to see, and to hear more about you. So we want to just, open welcome you, Jeff, to the Fil-Am Radio Show.
And
Yeah.
before
It's some
that,
cross
of
marketing.
course, I'm anxious to see we got a rapper for the first time, I think, in
Oh
our
wow.
show.
Yeah.
A rapper.
Hopefully not the
Miles.
mouse.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's hear it,
All right.
Miles.
Okay, let's listen to our opening song. It's Bellevue Dreams from Jeff Patron.
Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream. Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream, eyes, I'm peeking out at the high rise. A few stories in them, I'm thinking likewise. Considering how I've been building this identical. Took a couple edibles, now I'm feeling incredible. Old soul, but I move like a millennial. Don't wanna be fresh, I just wanna be presentable. If you like the clothes, strike a pose like a centerfold. Let them know I still wear the same hoodie when it's cold. Real ones around me when I'm in the town. I'm in King County trying to get the crown. Some people used to doubt me, they believe me now. Tell them one thing about me, you'll never keep me down. Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream. Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream, think I could go any harder. Oh, you got jokes, you should perform at the parlor. Chinks in my armor turned out to be my strong suit. I don't care if it's a long shot, I'm gon' shoot. Naysayers, I can't hear them because they on mute. I'm what you call beyond truth. Somebody should've warned you that I'd have the audacity to Butch Cassidy, the glassity. Spilling cups filled up to capacity. Real ones around me when I'm in the town. I'm in King County trying to get the crown. Some people used to doubt me, they believe me now. Tell them one thing about me, you never keep me down, never keep me down. Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream. Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream. All we've ever known, all we've ever seen in the evergreen. This is a Bellevue dream. You can get it new, you can get it used, you can get it clean. This is a Bellevue dream. I just wanna do, I just wanna try bigger, better things. This is a Bellevue dream. This is what it is. This is how we live. Point everything. Welcome to Nevergreen. Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream. Last night I fell asleep and woke up from a Bellevue dream. It did wonders for my self-esteem. If I can help myself, then I can help my team. Soon as I wake up from this Bellevue dream.
Yan po ang Bellevue Dream.
Hello, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was good. Jeff, were those shots taken in Bellevue?
Yes, it was.
Because, you know, I'm glad you showed all of those background because I don't think I know. I have seen any of those. You know, that the waterfall kind of thing.
What's funny is I'm very familiar with those because when we got married in Bellevue. We shot a bunch of photos in downtown Park. So I recognize Bell Square. You were in Lincoln Center or Lincoln Square. I mean, it's very familiar place. So that was cool.
I'm actually recently engaged myself, and
congratulations!
Thank you. And we're thinking of reshooting.
Right, Vicky and Norb and Jeff. Last night, my 7-year-old son, we had a video calling, and we were talking, and I asked him, he's so good looking. I asked him, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" He said he wants to be a rapper. And he was like this,
Oh,
like that. And I remember Jeff. I said, go to YouTube and watch Jeff Patron. So you'll get an
Ayun.
idea.
yeah.
But it
Oh,
is
man.
really good, isn't it?
That
Because
is good.
like I said, I don't think we had a guest who was doing a rap song yet.
First time.
Yeah,
First
the
time.
first time. Isn't that
Plus,
Vicky?
yeah, plus to see
all right.
somewhere local here in King County with a
Yeah.
video. I mean, like that's really like representing, right? And so, like I like even like East Side. I don't normally go there because I'm here
Right.
in Fed, but just to see like, hey, Bellevue's a beautiful place. Come hang out,
Right.
just to see that. I
It's an
think even
inspiring
like
environment.
throughout Washington, maybe there's opportunity for like, how can we make Washington like, like a place where people can go and enjoy a day out, right? And there you go to Bellevue.
Yeah.
So
My
do you?
tita, my
I was
tita
gonna
just flew out
ask.
here from Houston
Actually,
a
Kuya
couple weeks
Bert,
ago.
Tita Norb, I
Go ahead.
see Jeff every Wednesday,
Oh yeah.
9 to
Thank you, Tita
11
Miles, for
p.m. I
tuning
watch
in.
Yeah.
Fresh News every week.
Do you live
Oh
in Bellevue, Jeff?
no, I live in Des Moines.
Oh, in Des Moines.
I'm
I
originally
see.
from Lacey, Washington, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I see.
okay.
I just
Okay.
like the environment of Bellevue, and it's
Yeah.
inspiring, bright lights.
But
Yeah.
you composed this song, right?
Yes, I did. The beat though was made from
It's nice.
Creeps, who lives on Beacon Hill.
Wow. Yeah, that's what Irving Mendoza asked. Hey, Jeff, did you compose and write Bellevue Dreams? Oh, there you
So I
go,
wrote the
Irving.
song, but I didn't make the beat.
Uh-huh.
So
Do you
I
And he
usually
guess
also
have
asked,
someone else? Do you usually have someone else produce the music and you do the lyrical side, or do you do a little bit of both?
usually I dabble in the producing side a little bit, but I don't have I guess the experience to be a full-time producer either.
Mm.
but that was good. I enjoyed it. You
Thank
know,
you.
Mhm.
yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
So Vicky, now we want
Oh,
to know more
yeah.
about Jeff, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, guys local here, but do you also beatbox too?
Yeah, definitely beatbox.
Okay. I mean, we got to hear a piece of
Ooh.
that too down the road. But like I said, brother, an honor to have you here on the Fil-Am Radyo Show. We are your new fans here today and mainly around the world. So I just want to really highlight you and just tell about your upbringing, from a childhood as a rapper, what was it like growing up as far as like with music? Does it run in your family, or who inspired you, and how did you get to where you are today? So let's start with, your childhood. Was music, from your upbringing around you, or is it something that you were just, with a group of friends and you started making music together? Tell us about that.
Okay, well, I was born in Germany. I'm an army brat.
Oh,
Okay.
oh my goodness.
Wurzburg, Germany, 88. And then early in my childhood, we moved to Texas, in particularly
Mhm.
Killeen, Texas, and Fort Hood. And that's why I'm a Cowboys fan. I was there for the prime era for the Cowboys when they were winning championships.
Oh yeah.
That's
And then
why
I
we
moved,
can sell him.
but I moved to Washington in 98. So right before I turned 10 years old, and I've been in Washington ever since.
Mhm.
And a Seahawks
Oh,
fan.
okay.
I do rock with the Seahawks,
Oh,
But you're
They
a
are winning,
Cowboys fan at heart, though, huh?
pretty much.
Uh,
I
so
knew
tell us.
about the Cowboys before I knew about football.
Yeah.
I
So
was
tell us.
actually briefly a Cowboy fan before I became a Seahawks fan, believe it or not, because I didn't even know about the Seahawks existed, but
Right.
the Cowboys were playing the Steelers back in the 70s, way before you were born. And that's how I got into football until I discovered, oh, you mean Seattle has a team? Okay. I started following them then.
I can relate.
Yeah. So tell us about your whether it's rapping was first in your heart, or was it
Well, as
just
far as music being in the family, I guess it all started from karaoke, which I
okay.
never sing karaoke, but I was just my aunties and my mom, my sister would always sing karaoke, so I got into music through that. And
I
when I
see.
got older, I found out my cousin made beats. My cousin
Okay.
Billy, he stays here in Northgate.
Mm.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
around like our teenage years, around 14, he was probably 18. we got together and started making music together. That was my
Nice.
first time going like to studios, rapping to beats that weren't on the radio. Somebody had created them themselves.
Oh, awesome. So like early teen years. And then
Right.
when you started composing, did that all come at the same time or tell us about that part.
Typically with hip hop, especially in that time period, rap was more of an outlet, and we would just participate in ciphers. You would see somebody on around, and they would be rapping in a circle of friends, and you would just join in with whatever you had to offer, and it would just be a feeding off each other's energy. It'd be live. It'd be in the moment. To my experience, the essence of hip hop is just that that community.
Yeah, amen. But it's to this tune too, like being a rapper artist in that kind of sense. It's just whatever you hear and feel, you just express it and it just comes out. It's not like always like when you make music, you create the same song over again. But when you go with a group of people and you're hanging out with a lot of people, you just tell them how you feel and express it with music. And that's very, very talented in that kind of sense, where you can just say how you feel and beat at the same time.
Well, actually, as a perfect segue into the battle rap portion of myself,
Yeah.
when you're in those ciphers, it usually turns into a battle. So at some point, somebody will say they'll just be rapping and they'll say, I'm the best here. I'm the best rapper here. And then, you're standing next to 4 or 5 other rappers. They just let you say that you have to compete and prove that you're the better rapper. So those ciphers turned into battles, usually on the spot, just freestyles.
Yeah, freestyling is to me, it's like totally talented because it just comes out clear. It's just like whatever you feel and how you want to say it, whatever the theme could be or whatever, you just create something in your mind and you express it at that moment. And those are like, those talents are like so hard to find because you're trying to say it. You're not reading and writing it, and give it a moment to pause and just write everything. No, you just kind of express that at that moment.
So if you're,
go ahead, Kuya.
Oh, I was just thinking. So if you get mad at another guy, you could be cursing him by doing a rap, right?
Right.
And you don't really insult him in a sense. It doesn't seem like you're really insulting him. But you could say kind of bad words, but in a rap, in a music kind of style.
I guess it could go either way. And, usually since it was such a niche genre, people just respected that, oh, you like doing this too. And it wasn't such a combative, and it usually wouldn't turn physical. But if it got out of hand, you got physical at some times.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about, like your first experience, like, I guess this is real. Like I'm going to a studio, like, tell us about that when you first stepped in there and you just drawn to.
That was here in Northgate, Seattle, with my cousin Billy Patron. I was probably about 14 years old, and he had experiences in the studio going to his friend's house, and they had thousands of dollars of equipment in the basement and in the back, going through the back. And I was young. I had my lyrics written on a piece of paper. They were coaching me on how to perform it on the microphone and how to do dubs and ad libs. They even had me say my verse over each other, just two voices completely, pretty much just rap over myself like it was a band. I was the voice of every member.
Yep.
Oh, wow. And then when was your first compose? Were you still in your teen years or your first compose?
In my teen years. And at that point, I think I started writing songs and understanding what a hook is, the catchy part of a song. And it wasn't just about rapping with no particular topic. It'd be actual songs and content.
Yeah, before we continue, we're about to do the first break, but I just wanted to know
1 minute. Yeah.
why do I see your name as what? Pint size?
Pint size Patron.
Is that what it means? Pint size? or pint size?
Pint
Fine. Yeah.
size.
Pint size. What does that mean?
That's just the radio personality when I co-host the show on Wednesdays. It's kind
Yeah.
of just like a different
Interesting.
moniker.
I see.
Yeah,
I
but
was just confused.
pint is a small thing. It's a measurement. A pint size. So he's as small as pint.
It's the smallest bottle, and I like to think of it as the personal bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious. All right.
Okay, I have to cut you off, guys. It's time for our first station break. So don't go away. We'll be back.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
Do you have an idea for a community project in your neighborhood? You could be eligible for up to $50,000 in funding through the City of Seattle's Neighborhood Matching Fund. Grants are awarded to grassroots projects that build stronger communities, with an emphasis on projects led by impacting Black, Indigenous, and people of color BIPOC communities. To learn more about the Neighborhood Matching Fund or to see if your project meets the criteria, visit seattle.gov/neighborhoods/NMF.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
That's every Wednesday, 9 to 11 p.m. on Seattle's Rainier Avenue Radio.
My name is Keith. I'm a barber from Tacoma, Washington. When the pandemic hit, it did affect me as a business owner. I had my own personal reasons why I didn't get vaccinated. But I was talking to the doctor, and he was telling me more about what it could do to protect us and our family. I wanted to get back to that once was, right? I do feel safe knowing that I am vaccinated. I just hope what I'm saying is reaching into people's heads to know that this is the best decision for all of us. To learn more, please visit hereforuswa.org.
Hey, community. Listen to New Hope Missionary Baptist Church every Sunday, 10:45 a.m.
We invite you to get up and call a friend and tell them that New Hope is on live. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And now, our pastor, the Reverend Dr. Robert L. Jeffrey Sr.
Everybody clap your hand, come on.
Listen to New Hope Missionary Baptist Church every Sunday, 10:45 a.m.
A new law is helping people save more money on prescription drug costs. You may also be able to save with Medicare's Extra Help program. Your premium cost can be zero and your out-of-pocket expenses are low. Who should apply? Single individuals earning less than $23,000 a year or married couples earning less than $31,000 a year. Even if you don't think you qualify, you should still check out this program. Visit ssa.gov/extra help. Medicare costs are covered by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not shouting "Badia" at city council meetings, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Kami po magbabalik. I'm laughing at the caption. Kami po magbabalik sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mal Salvador at ang aking pong mga kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Hi, everyone. Vicky Navarro here.
What's up, everybody? This is Norb Kawili, NorbCam.
With our special guest.
Pint Size Patron. Oh, Jeff Patron actually is the artist.
Okay. Well, normally, Jeff, we spend a few minutes, maybe 10 something after the first break. Just so, and maybe you've seen this before, but we try to tell people what's happening here in Seattle, in the studio, and sports world, and also the wonderful things that Vicky does for the community. So, before we go back to you, let's hear first from Miles. Who's got you got any announcement, Miles?
An announcement from Rainier Avenue Radio World, but I have to acknowledge some people. Yeah, first of all, I just want to thank Artist Venue Philippines Incorporated in San Jose, Nueva Ecija for plugging our show in their YouTube channel last week. And also, I'd like to acknowledge Bunoy Bautista for plugging our show today and every week in his YouTube channel, ABP Hub with DJ Buds from Watford, United Kingdom. Thank you so much, Bunoy, and also for making our beautiful posters every week. Thank you so much. And I also want to acknowledge Irving Mendoza, who's watching right now, Elisa Hall, our previous guest from UK, Dominic Bailon from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, Tyler Parcher from Bellingham, Andrew Anderson, Adi Sanchez from Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia, our previous guest, and Judith Rasco, my friend from Taguig City, Philippines. Thank you so much for watching our show. And please subscribe in Rainier Avenue Radio.org and share our programs too. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, that's wonderful. Jeff now has got listeners all over the world, and
Thank you,
that's
Bob.
pretty good. Oh boy, we're gonna try to make you a star there, Jeff. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I'm very happy to be back after a wonderful Vikings Danube river cruise. You can imagine we went to Budapest, Vienna, Bratislava, oh boy, Austria, and the food was wonderful. The cruise was wonderful. It's completely different from the regular big ship. This is almost a flat ship, as wide as long as about maybe a 1.5 football field.
Wow.
It's very scenic, and the people were all wonderful because there were just like 150 of us. We practically started to know each other. I had fun. I was leading the line dances, and they made me a star in there actually.
Yay!
So anyway, it was good, and I would like to thank, of course, I think I began to say Bella, who was wonderful. She was our wonderful travel consultant. But anyway, I would like to just say, if you have the chance to do this, this is one of the best things they could experience in life. So I could talk forever about it, but then I'll turn it over now to Norb because we got a very interesting week. Okay, Norb, it's all yours.
Okay. All right. Well, it was kind of fun on Sunday. I talk obviously about the Seahawks all the time on the show. And, lately it's been a pretty bad last few weeks. It's been pretty down here in the city on our football team. And we were desperately needing a win. And on Sunday, we went down to San Francisco to face the 49ers. And I don't think anybody gave us a chance. No sports analysts out there gave us a chance. I didn't even give us a chance. I thought we were going to get killed. But we had our Seahawks viewing party at Stimpy's down in Kent. And we had our fundraiser for our charity Fans for Good. So we had a little bit unusual viewing party situation. But it was a lot of fun with a big crowd of people to watch the game and to raise money for our upcoming holiday grant program where we give out $250 grants to families in need. And we also raise money for cancer patients. So it was a great cause. It was a great afternoon, but the game was really exciting right up until the end. It came down to the last few seconds. The Seahawks were down by 4 points, needing a touchdown. And this is how the game finished. My sister and my dad were able to make the party for the second half, and they were here to witness this moment. I'm sure you guys watching the game experienced this too. This is what it was like. The last few seconds of the Seahawks game against the 49ers.
30 seconds. Hurry up. 30, 29, 28. Second and 2, sideline or end zone. Ball to 13, second and 2, 22 seconds left. Got to get the end zone soon here. Gino to throw. Gino! Touchdown, Seahawks! Gino takes it in his flag! Touchdown, Seahawks!
There's Monica dancing around there in her hot pink outfit. My dad on the right. There you go. So it's amazing what a win can do, because if we had lost that game, I think people were ready to run Gino out of town. But instead, he scores the winning touchdown, and all of a sudden, he's a hero, and everybody's chanting his name. But winning really does save everything, because we all felt good. We left with a smile on our face. And that video I posted on social media and on YouTube, and that thing is kind of blown up. On YouTube, it's close to 10,000 views. On Instagram, up to almost 18,000. And on Twitter, it hit 102,000 views just this morning. So apparently when you win in exciting fashion, well, everybody wants to see what people's reactions to that were. So we were glad to be able to share it with a whole bunch of people in the same building at Stimpy's Bar and Grill. Raised a lot of money for our charity, and it was just a great evening. So a lot of fun. Finally got that win against our heated rival, who we hadn't beaten in the last 6 times. It's been several years since we beat the dreaded 49ers. So that was a great win down against all odds. But now we face another tough test. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going as we host back here in Seattle against the Arizona Cardinals, who right now are the number 1 first place team in our division. So a win here could potentially make us tied for first place, believe it or not, if we could get the win. And there's the standings right there. You see the Cardinals on top, 6-4. But look at this. It's a traffic jam of teams here in the West. We got the Rams at 5-5 in second place, the Seahawks at 5-5 in third place, and the 49ers in last place, also 5-5. This is the tightest division, the least productive division, but it's also very just a tough division right now with a lot of injuries on all these teams. But the beauty is we're right there in the mix. So that win was huge and opens the door for potential. The division's up for grabs. So Seattle's right there in the thick of it. So Sunday would be a huge game.
Hey, Norb, I got a question. When Gino ran for the touchdown, we were still 1 point down before we could tie, right?
No. We were down by 4. So we took the lead by 2 with that touchdown.
Correct, but if Myers missed that extra point, it would have just been a tight game, right?
No, we would have had a 2-point lead. Instead, the kick made it a 3-point lead. So we were still up by a field goal. We just made sure that kick made it so that the best the 49ers could do would be to tie the game if they actually got field goals, which they didn't. They had 2 plays, and we shut them down, and game over. We walked it off, so it was great. That was a great game. Awesome game. Great game.
Did you watch
badly needed win for the city?
No, I missed it. I was coming back. I was driving back from Canada.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he's a Cowboys fan. He's a Cowboys fan at heart. So I don't know. Maybe he wasn't really high priority on watching that game. But Cowboys kind of got smoked last night. Cowboys are not doing so well. They had another bad loss at home. They're winless at home, by the way. So Cowboys not the season everybody down in Texas we're hoping for. But
somebody will probably get fired this year.
Yeah, I think Mike McCarthy might be seeing his last season with the
Jeff,
Cowboys.
He seems to like that. Really bad. Just imagine, my daughter Monica is a Seahawks fanatic. Her husband, Don, is a Cowboy fanatic. So can you imagine if when Seattle plays the Cowboys?
Yeah, I feel his pain.
Excuse me, Vicky, Norb, Kuya Bert, and Jeff. I just want to acknowledge Violet Navarro. Thank you, Vicky.
Nay, love you po. Alam mo yun.
Hi, Violet. How are you?
All right. Brother D, can we just go on to the PowerPoint and see what's happening? Yep. So I am, okay, let's go here. So this Thursday, which is in a couple days, we're at the Federal Way Library providing resource for the community. If you are looking for, employment, looking for opportunity of resources, including utility assistance, rental assistance, come and get your resources. We'll be there till 3:30, and then in the evening, the same day, I'll be at Des Moines. Des Moines is the word at Woodmont Library. I do homeless outreach out in the community. We will have light snacks available. If you're also looking for shelters, there's people that are going to be the coordinated entry, and all other resources, including health enrollment and transportation resources, which is me. You can get a free Orca card available on Thursday, either at the Federal Library or in Des Moines. So come hit us at those two locations this Thursday. But I wanted to share other opportunities of resources as well, brother, if you can go on. Yeah. So next Tuesday, even though we have our show, we will be in the North Side. The North Side is the word. We'll be at the Seattle Housing Authority sites up in a North Side City Court from 10 to 2. And then after that, we have an event from, 2 to 4. So those are two events that are happening next Tuesday. If you need some resources, because we don't usually go on the North Side, but there next Tuesday, our team will be out there providing those resources as well. And then we can go on, brother. So if you're also looking to visit one of our beautiful plant sites of the Bridgewater community, want to know about the newest treatment plant, you can. I don't know if there's any room left, but it was booked in some of the other locations. But just to get to know a lot of things that are happening about the water treatment plants. Our next one, brother. Keep going, brother. Oh, yeah. So people are looking for Thanksgiving resources. There are many people who are lending their hand and support for our communities. This one is in West Seattle and also in Issaquah. If you need a free turkey and the other food giveaways, they are there on the 23rd. Keep going, brother. There's more places. Also, that is in Skyway. That one, you need a QR code. You can find all that information on my Facebook, but if you also need to support and also enrolling and how to do QR codes, I can help with that, no problem. Also, other resources, brother. Also, Thanksgiving dinner, that would be actually in-house. Or you can, if you're an organization or that needs to help the people out there, they have them all ready to go, and then you can pick some up for your organization and serve the community as well. So thank you so much in Auburn. And then we also have different locations here from all the way to north, all the way down to the south end. There are different pickup locations, and that is also happening also on the 23rd. If you need more of that information, let me know. And also Transform Burien, they also have a turkey. They have actually their Transform Burien is actually an old school in Sunnydale School or somewhere in Burien. It is open for the community. So you can come on there on Wednesday 27th and get a nice hot meal. But also over there, they have also free haircuts, free showers, free clothing as well on other days of the events. Go ahead, brother. So if you're also looking for diapers, utility assistance, you can come on down. If you also want to apply for Section 8, also want to borrow a tool, right? If you just need to borrow a drill for a minute, you can at South King County. They have different locations. Also, if you need to borrow just a sewing machine and then just return it, or if you want to do a little art project, go get your free, go borrow a tool from South King County Tool. And then also there is EMT classes, Libre po, free to the community, 12 weeks. Oh my God, Libre po is free. So they are open. Just let me know. You can just fill out the QR code as well. But a lot of great things are happening of, a lot of free education training, right? So that's what I do, provide those kind of resources for our families. Also, our CTNT and community transportation navigators. We're bilingual, bicultural community navigators, providing those transfers. If you want to learn how to get into Access, if you want to learn how to use Hide, if you want to never took the ferry before, come connect with us. We can get you connect with those resources as well. A lot of that information, we will just pause right there because I can go on and go on and go on. But if you need Thanksgiving resources, please connect with me and I can see where I can find those resources for you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vicky. Kuya Bert, before we go back to Jeff, let's listen to another song from Jeff Patron. Okay, let's listen to Everything Green from Jeff Patron.
I'm sliding through Lacey with my cousin Casey. It's like mid-80s, I'm turning up the AC. Dipping in the streets, but I didn't let it faze me. Living for peace, it's a different color paisley. Maybe see my godson going on 4. Then I hit the road like I'm going on tour. Gotta get up, get on, get out. Life is a journey, find me en route. I could leave the house and forget to let the phone charge. Now I'm just searching for a signal like the Coast Guard. Oh God, like I'm playing dominoes, picking up the boneyard. Never know what you're gonna get, so I go hard. And you know I'm steady rising on the flow chart. And I do my own art. You could call me Mozart, you could call me Mario. I'm whipping in the go-kart. Gold stars all across the board with me so far. Everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything green, everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything. Stop and get gas, put 5 on 2, about 5 till 2. And my brother 5'2". Wanna buy a new Jeep and I would too, but they saying talk is cheap, so much I could do. I heard the best things on earth are free. I'm somewhere between poetry and blowing a tree. Low key, windows tinted, they don't know that it's me. But if you come a little closer, you'll see. If you're looking for your main, I could put you on the game. I should marry Jane just to carry on the name. Since then, side chicks barely on the brain. Sometimes you just wanna try another strain. I don't like to complain, so I'm switching up the flight model. It's like looking right through an empty Sprite bottle, waiting on the limelight. You know when the night follow, all you see is green. You don't even need night vision goggles. Everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything green, everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything green. I should wear a green beret, that way it'll match with everything. Green Lantern, how I work my magic in the ring. Green cards from my family on the island. When they get through customs, I guarantee we'll be wildin'. Green thumbs from the crumbs when we twist a cigarillo. Smoke till we feeling cooler than the other side of pillows. If the grass is always greener on the other side for real though. And I swear we kick it tough like it's a winter pillow. Like a tomboy chick that doesn't seem feminine, but she's sexy and she's sweet like the green M&M. Thinking I could get between and never see her again. Then meet up next weekend just to keep her a friend. Green tops are my favorite juice. I simply enjoy the fruits of my labor. You could say I'm the truth. Forest green, olive green, Kelly green, yellow green. You know what the hell I mean. Sing everything green, everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything green, everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything green, everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything green, everything green, everything green, everything green. It's an evergreen thing. I want everything green, everything green, everything, everything, everything green.
Yan po ang Everything Green by
Yes.
Jeff Patron. Yay.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Those looks like green marijuana.
Yeah, that's
That is what it was.
Was that it?
That's a grow house, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I said, whoa. But of course, they're medicinal marijuana,
Exactly.
I would,
Exactly.
I
Of
would
course.
think. Yeah, and you were picking it?
I was doing some clippings, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, Kuya Bert, Vicky, and Norb, and Jeff, that when I went there twice, I was amazed because marijuana is legal in
It's legal here, that's
USA,
right.
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's illegal
Well,
here.
certain states, not every state, out to miles, but certain states.
okay.
We are one of the ones that have
Oh, okay.
legalized
Yeah,
marijuana.
yeah.
Maybe one day in the Philippines they'll change it.
Maybe. So I was gonna ask you, who took the video of you? Who's doing it?
So his name is Lex Scope, and we've had him on the show before on Fresh Juice, but he's from Tacoma, and he's a videographer, and he also makes music as well.
That's
That's
awesome.
very good.
Well,
Good shot. I like it.
I'm going to ask you, Jeff. Vicky might have been getting to it, but I had the curiosity's just been killing me. So I like your hooks. Every song I've heard so far, the hook is strong. Hard to not have that in your mind when the song's done. But what were some of your big influences when it came to rap music? What kind of got you? Like, what helped shape your style? Who did you kind of model yourself after?
Well, I'm glad you brought up the hooks. I guess really I want music that relates to a wide population.
Mhm.
So when you hear Bellevue Dreams or Everything Green, one it targets a specific topic, but it's universal as far as its appeal. Everybody might not know Bellevue, but they have a place locally that relates to that and that they see as it's just a nicer environment, quality of life. With
Mhm.
Everything Green, not everybody's from Evergreen State, which is Washington, but just enjoying your surroundings wherever you are in the world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I try to
After
make
watching your video, people will be thinking, "Oh, I thought they called Washington the Evergreen State because of the evergreen trees. I guess it's for something different."
it could be both.
But yeah, some of your inspirations. Who are your role models? Your rap heroes back in the
Who's
day.
that? Eminem or
Eminem.
something?
So
Eminem.
I have I'll give you my top 5 will probably be Exhibit, Mos Def, Jay-Z, Andre 3000, and Lil Wayne.
Mhm.
Okay. Ooh.
That's good. I don't know any of them.
Jeff,
Oh,
Irving Mendoza, I got a question for you. I got few questions. The first one is, besides rapping, do you play any musical instruments? And then another one is, to Jeff, how do you compare the Pinoy rappers from the Philippines versus the rappers here in the US, putting the Tagalog language aside? Yeah, that's
Good
from
question.
Irving.
well, starting off that Everything Green song, I actually made that beat. Everything except for the bass and the trumpets at the end, I composed
Mhm.
that beat myself
Wow.
Oh, nice.
on the
Mhm.
MPC 2500.
Mhm.
As far as instruments, I started dabbling with the bass guitar
Mhm.
maybe 2020. I was playing it earlier today, but still haven't gotten comfortable enough where I say I play the bass guitar. I'm just dabbling, and hopefully in the future it'll transpire into something.
Mhm.
It sounds like me with the guitar. I'll dabble in the studio, but don't ask me to get on stage and play it.
It's nice having something to contribute, though.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean, I want to ask too, because I don't know anything about rapping or how you make me. Like with that beat, what kind of equipment do you guys have to make music like that?
So I use a drum machine. It's
Okay.
real common in hip hop. It's called the MPC. Mine specifically is the MPC 2500, and it's got 16 buttons, and you can program each button to play a different instrument. And then you just record.
One thing I like about the rap, you tend to go.
Yeah.
You know?
It's an instant like tempo.
Yeah. That's wonderful. You think, Miles, we have time to do the birthday?
Oh yeah, 2 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. So
Yeah,
Jeff,
we can do it
prepare
now.
something to greet. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Miles,
Okay.
go do it.
Yeah, okay. I just want to say happy birthday to the following people. Max Johnson, our previous guest from
Happy birthday.
Alexandria, Washington, West Virginia, USA, November 22. Jadelisa Robinson from Tamworth, New South Wales, November 23. Nad Sablan, our previous guest from Antipolo City, Philippines, November 25. Yan po. Happy birthday po sa inyo lahat. Kuya Bert? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a short one. I got November 17, Manny Avila.
Mm-hmm.
21st, Ricky Sindayan. Of course,
Yeah.
you mentioned Mads Johnson.
Yeah.
Also on November 22, Loida Constantino. On the 23rd, Maria Venus Talarico. On the 24th, Betty Ragudos. On the 25th, it's going to be Early Leva and Bobby Bautista. And in November, there are 161 birthdays.
Wow.
Okay, that's it. So, Vicky?
All right. Patricia Metcalf, Teresa McHere, Isabel Soriano, Mia, Myrna Starlet, Nene Luna, Muna Glenn, and Marjorie, Sheila Kawai, of course, Matt Johnson, Calissa Kennedy, happy birthday, sister, Rochi de la Rosario, Venus, KM, Karen Wejek, Naj Sablan, I also have him here. Happy birthday, brother. Emerson, Benaventura, Yoli Boswego, Karen Joy, Ashley, Cindy Vu, Flora Esquipo, Ate, happy birthday, Ate, Elizabeth Garlett, Ron Campos, happy birthday, brother, and Crystal Nasses. Happy birthday from the Fil-Am Radyo Show.
Okay, Norb.
All right, my list is pretty short. I don't know. I just don't have a lot of mid-November birthday friends, I guess. But there's I don't know if we're related, but Melda Diaz Kawili birthday is today. And then I got a couple of guys here. They're twins, actually, and they both Seahawks fans. Bryce Tosignan and his brother, William Tosignan. We had a chance to go to a Seahawk game together. So that's it. Short and sweet.
Okay, Jeff.
I can't think of any birthdays. I do have 2 celebrations of life I want to shout out. Rest in peace to Eddie, passed away this past weekend. My cousin Cricket, I texted him my condolences this morning. And also a battle rapper by the name of Billy Boondocks, who passed away, I think, from asthma complications, either this morning or late last night. But yeah.
You could do some shout out too,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Danielle.
Peace to both of them. And shout out to my Lola in the Philippines.
Okay. Yeah, you might do a shout out to our producer too.
Actually, it was
Of course, shout out to
Danielle.
Good Money
I
on the
recommended.
boards.
It will see each other again tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Any more, Jeff?
No, that's all.
May I ask where your family is from the Philippines?
My mom's from Metro Manila. We're from Caloocan.
Okay.
Okay. So pure Tagalog.
Pure Tagalog.
But they're German and American.
My dad's
I was just gonna say, Jeff, maybe you should do also a rap in Tagalog.
I try. Yeah, I'm learning the language. I want to battle rap in Tagalog.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, that would
We have
be
a
great.
flip top battle
Okay,
league.
so with that, okay, this is a very short one. This song is lovingly dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. It's your birthday, hooray! Happy birthday, it's your birthday, hooray! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yan po ang happy birthday song lovingly dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Don't go away. We're going to have our second station break, so don't go away. We'll be back.
You know you can't get enough of Rainier Avenue Radio.
We here at Rainier Avenue Radio need your help to get our guy, DJ Nasty Ness, back on his feet. Ness has been a cornerstone of the Seattle music community all of his life and has hosted K-Fox Night Beat with us at Rainier Avenue Radio for over 4 years, entertaining you every Sunday night. But he's fallen ill now, fighting for his life from a hospital bed. He's suffering from pneumonia, heart attack, kidney failure, sepsis, a UTI, and is currently actually in the process of relearning how to walk. We here at Rainier Avenue Radio love our guy Ness and sincerely ask you to help him out by donating to his GoFundMe to help him get back to good health. Donate today by going to GoFundMe support Nasty Ness Rodriguez Road to Recovery. Again, that's GoFundMe support Nasty Ness Rodriguez Road to Recovery. Thank you for helping out our guy, DJ Nasty Ness.
Hello, listener. What's important to you about what's going on in your community? Are you interested? Are you concerned? In any case, I invite you to tune into my show, Seattle Here and Now, on Rainier Avenue Radio App. Why? I will be covering a wide range of topics important to you and impacting the community. Each show will have a special guest or guests to share with you information on a variety of subjects that are happening here and now in Seattle. I promise I will work hard to make my show informative, interesting, and entertaining. Be sure to listen to Seattle Here and Now on Rainier Avenue Radio World.
Women are not an homogenous group. We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more. Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Hey, this is serious. Let's talk about saving lives. Fentanyl overdoses are rising and it can happen to anyone. But here's the good news. Naloxone, also known as Narcan, can reverse an opioid overdose. Yeah, it's that powerful. Naloxone is easy to use and it could save a life in minutes. It comes as a nasal spray and you don't need to be a doctor to use it. If someone you know overdoses, spray it in their nose, call 911 and stay with them. You could be the reason they wake up.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at rainieravenueradio.world.
Before magbabalik sa inyo lahat, ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Salvador at ang aking pong mga kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Hi everyone, Vicky Navarro here.
Hey everybody, this is NorbCam Kawili.
With our special guest,
Jeff Patron, also Patron Versus and Battle Rap and Pint Size Patron.
Yay! Hi. Okay, Bert, Vicky, and Norb. Before we proceed to Jeff, I just want to acknowledge Princess Sunny Guianan. Princess of Palawan. Hi, Sunny. How are you?
Hello.
All right.
Norb might see you there.
Yep. Definitely will stop by Palawan.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So, Sunny, you better put a red carpet for kids.
All right. Well, Brother Jeff. Yeah, it's.
Would you like to listen to another song from Jeff Patron?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Let's listen to Grew Up, Jeff Patron featuring Rocky Sandoval. Actually, Rocky Sandoval is Filipino.
Time slipping away from me. Time slipping away from me. The game doesn't wait for me.
I got
people to see, places to be.
Feels like
time slipping away from me.
Yeah.
Time slipping away from me. The game doesn't wait for me.
I got
people to see, places to
before
be.
you knew it, I just grew up without stressing it too much. We used to talk every day, how did we lose touch? But when I see you, we'll act like we cool. Like how you doing, how you been? I heard you back in the school. You get a chance, we should kick it, but my calendar full. Back and forth, side to side with this mechanical bullshit. Maybe next weekend, maybe it depends. Cause ever since you moved away, we've been distant friends. Me, I never really been the type to ditch my friends. Did I mention I quit drinking to get my system cleansed? Other day, a Safeway, I ran into your mind. Back in my mind, I knew that she would bring up the prime. Remember those times? I figured that's how the game go. Things change, but my number's still the same though. Been a while since we lived in the same time zone. How long? Time wasted, it's time gone.
Time slipping away from me. Time slipping away from me. The game doesn't wait for me.
I got
people to see, places to be.
Feels like
time slipping away from me.
Yeah.
Time slipping away from me. The game doesn't wait for me.
I got
people to see,
you know.
places to
Before
be.
you knew it, I just grew up. Your brother saying you screwed up. 2 kids, baby mom getting you chewed up. I knew she didn't like me, so I give y'all space. Rather than be another reason, she be in your face. No lie, 1 year, 2 years go by. Phone calls go to voicemail, no reply. And you still should've hit me for your file for divorce. But of course, I had to hear it from another source. What've happened to that family of yours? Are they better off without y'all screaming and slamming the doors? I can't call it, let's go back to that summer of 07 when the bond was stronger than Agent 007. No telling where we end up at. I want my friend back. When they bring up your name, I defend that. Time to let bygones be bygones. Right or wrong, time wasted is time gone.
Time slipping away from me. Time slipping away from me. The game doesn't wait for me.
I got
people to see,
you know,
places to be.
Feels like
time slipping away from me.
Yeah,
time slipping away from me. The game doesn't wait for me.
I got
people to see,
you know,
places to be.
Time is precious. Make sure you spend it with the people you love most. You don't want to come home and feel like a guest. Same place you're supposed to lay your head to rest.
Yan po ay Grew Up by Jeff Patron featuring Rocky Sandoval. Yay.
Yay.
Nice.
Thank you, Tita Miles. I assume you chose the songs. You chose the right ones, Tita Miles.
Yay! Actually, I had a hard time looking for your songs. But before Danielle recommended you to me, I was thinking of you all the time. But I thought, I don't know if I can have this rapper, But anyway, thank you, Danielle, for
I know
helping
what you
me
mean.
decide. Yeah.
No,
Actually,
that's a nice collab. A little vocals on there. And how do you know Rocky?
Actually, I tried to invite Rocky, but he's working. He can't make it. He's working.
Man.
And also, Jeff, tell me, Daniel got a message that he changed the closing song to Shadow Band because the original song was a repeat. I had the Everything Green, which we played, and then our closing song is Never Again. It's a different song, isn't it?
I think so.
It looks different to me.
Probably.
Anyway, Daniel said Shadow Band is his most recent song. It's clean. I check. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could play that as our closing song later. Yes.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah. Well, I guess Jeff, as learning about you and everything that you do, what do you have? This is a time where you can just, share the world, like, what's coming up with Patron. You can share about what you do on the radio show, what days you are on, and what's looking forward for, whether it's albums or music. And I don't know, do you do some in-person gigs that people can also see you in person as well? So I'll pause right there.
Okay. Well, I guess to tackle them all, the Fresh Juice show that I co-host on Wednesdays, that's with D Money as well, every Wednesday at 9 to 11, Wednesday nights. And we play new hip hop and R&B songs, and we have 2 guests come in and join us every show. So yeah, tune into that every Wednesday. I battle rap. When I said I just got back from Canada yesterday, I was in Nanaimo, Canada, and I had a rap battle against one of their rappers. And
wow,
that video will be out on YouTube soon. And I do that a lot more. I try to anyways. I actually have another battle next month in Olympia, Washington.
Oh, wow.
So what kind of venue is that when you're in Nanaimo, British Columbia?
It's a venue it's like a small bar. I guess at some point it was a hookah lounge, but they turned it into like a bar for performances, small shows.
Okay.
Nice. So you have a video recording of that rap battle?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever been in Nanaimo, but it's a nice environment.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there 30 years ago in the 90s. I had a chance to go there.
When he was a little boy.
I wasn't that little. I was still out of college, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, the battle rap has really allowed me to travel a little bit more. I battled in Winnipeg. I battled in Toronto.
Okay.
I've battled
Wow.
Portland,
Okay.
California, Bakersfield, Vegas, Texas, Virginia.
And how do they get a hold
I
of
wish
you?
we had yeah.
It's such a niche. I guess it's such a niche genre of rap that it's, people are pretty reachable. Nobody's really famous to the point where they're not answering messages. So I'm pretty easy to contact as well. You could just pint size Patron at PINTSIZE Patron. That's my
Okay.
Twitter, Instagram, and also my Snapchat if you use that. But
Okay.
Well, I was,
And then go ahead, Kuya. Sorry.
I was just wondering because in your bio you mentioned something. Are you also in the business of clothing or something?
yes, I do. I have a clothing line as well. It's at specificislanderclothing.com. Right now we have some hoodies up there. We used to I still have some jerseys. I used to get the jerseys imported from the Philippines.
Oh.
My cousin 30 would set it up and send them out here, and I would sell them at my shows.
I see.
Wow.
I like the basketball jerseys because it feels very Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
I love to see those things.
Norb can order the shirt he designed for me.
with a kangaroo.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, what's this?
I was going to
Can
say, I
we
want
hear-
to see one of these.
Can we hear one? Hear it, brother?
I don't know if they'll get the audio up, and it's probably not too appropriate anyways. But yeah, that was his verse anyways.
That's why you stuck where you are. It's the stuff that you do. Mr. Most Likely Not to Succeed. Mr. I know how to rap, but I don't know how to read. Can't get cracked like a watermelon seed because he eat more ass than the human centipede.
There you go. Oh, you'll sample
That's
it.
how it looks like in there.
It gets a little vulgar.
Who was the tall dude? Who's the tall dude?
That was Loons. He's from Tacoma. Shout out to Loons.
Okay.
But
So that was
that in
local.
Tacoma? Was that a
that's
rap
my
battle in
dude.
Tacoma?
Yeah, that was actually here in Seattle. I want to say
Okay.
that was at Numos or something. But
Okay.
So how do
I
you
bet-
do this? Man on man? You guys reply to each other,
yes,
and everybody else is just watching, or do they join in later?
no, it's just one-on-one.
Okay.
One rapper against another rapper.
So for a specific time, you know who you're gonna be facing, right?
Yes.
And everybody gathers around the two of you, and you two exchange rap, whatever you're saying, whether you're cursing each other or saying good things. Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Jeff, can I ask you? You don't have to answer it if you want. Is there any price involved in doing those things?
Oh yeah. I've worked hard. I've worked hard enough to the point where I pretty much get paid just to show up and battle.
Oh
You know,
wow!
That's
Oh,
pretty
I don't have
good.
to spend I actually make more money doing that than actual music.
Oh, wow.
But the appearance fee, yeah.
Right.
Oh, very
And my
good.
goal is at this point, my goal is to battle on Flip Top Battle League, which is the Philippines rap battle league. It's hard to do it because they don't have a lot of English speaking battle rappers in the Philippines.
Yeah, you better practice your
Oh,
Tagalog
that's
now.
why you want to learn how to do it into Tagalog, huh?
Yeah, I've been following this lady named Tita Pat on Instagram and trying to learn how.
So, how
slowly
old were
pick up.
you when you came to the U.S.?
Well, I guess I was technically born in Germany, which was still U.S. territory because I was on the base.
Mm-hmm.
But coming to Texas, I was probably 2 years old.
Okay.
So can you speak German?
When I was younger, I could.
I know one word, but
What's that?
Schätze. Oh dear.
The one I know is kaput. Kaput means broken.
Or finished. It means
Yeah.
finish. Yeah.
Yeah, that's done. Yeah.
You're
Oh.
done. But anyway, your parents are what? Mother, father, both? No.
Yes, both Filipino. And again, I think my dad is Visayan.
Oh,
Oh,
see.
okay.
Is
So
she,
where
are
does your
they
mom
still
come from?
alive?
Yes, they both live in Lacey, Washington.
Oh,
I
very
see.
good. Very good. They could. You should blame them for not teaching you Tagalog just like
No, I don't
myself.
want to. I don't want to shame them like that.
Everybody's in the cruise, for example. They were telling me, you are to blame for your children because Monica could not speak
I
Tagalog.
was meant to say that. Blame Kuya Bert, Norb, for not teaching you.
Kuya Norb, you don't speak Tagalog either?
I don't speak Tagalog either.
Yeah.
It was kind of sad because I was born here. My sister was born the year before my parents moved here. But I think when we were younger, you said our teacher, an elementary school teacher, was telling you not to speak Tagalog to us because they didn't want us to get confused or something.
Yeah.
So
They were
it's
saying
unfortunate
that
because
my children were lagging behind in school.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, go with your peers, So that's what happened.
Yeah, and you got to think my parents were, getting their English down instead of trying to teach me Filipino. They were trying to get their English down.
right.
So.
That's true. That's
And,
true.
and my parents were just newly immigrated too, so we're kind of similar situation, trying to
Still
get
working on it.
immersed in the culture. So
Still working on
different
it.
time now.
But if you think Norbert doesn't know to speak, you don't know. Vicky doesn't know nothing either.
Yeah, blame
But better.
Violet.
But she
I'm
is
blaming
better.
you. for
Ate
not
Vicky, you don't
teaching
speak Tagalog either?
Marunong po ako, ah.
Oh my God.
Ano,
I love
Coach
it.
Marunong siya.
Yeah,
But you speak Ilocano though, right, Vicky?
No, hindi.
Nothing?
No, because my mom was raised in Manila. So if you're raised in
Tagalog.
Manila, you're Tagalog. But if you're in the province, like if I was in, if I was in,
Ilocos.
yeah,
Ilocos.
Yeah,
if I
that
was
would
in
be Ilocano.
Mawang, they're gonna teach me Ilocano. But
So you're
I
just
guess
like me. You
Vicky-
just don't speak any Filipino language except when
well,
you can kind of just wing it.
yeah, I do speak Tagalog. I'm not, I'm Taglish, but very,
Yeah.
I understand because I went to school in 1986 at PCU, Philippine Christian University, for maybe about
okay.
8 months. So I had to learn. So
Among the three of you, I think she's the most,
She sounds like she sounds
You
like
sound very convincing, Vicky.
Yeah. Kuya Bert, Vicky, Norb, and Jeff. Just quickly, I just want to acknowledge John Valdez, the producer of JEMP Records, but I think presently she's in Japan. Hi, Jam. Thank you for
Hi,
watching.
thank you for tuning
Yeah.
What's up, John?
all right.
Oh,
Anyway,
Danielle,
Miles,
Jeff, Danielle can speak fluent Tagalog.
Ah,
This should be
oh,
a
that's good.
substance.
I'm gonna work
Okay.
on it. I'm gonna work on it. Like I said, I follow Tita Pat on Instagram, and she actually has a course where she charges to tutor. So I'm thinking about
That's
doing
good.
that.
That's wonderful. Hey, Miles, just to remind you the time right now.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Don't forget, our closing song is 4 minutes and 27
yeah.
seconds.
Oh, okay.
But I want to hear a little sample of the beatbox before
Yeah,
Jeff
give us
goes.
like 30
I leave a
seconds.
little, even just a little
Just a
bit.
little bit. Okay. Ah, man. I guess I just go randomly. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yay.
I
talent.
appreciate that.
Also, I want to
Yeah,
shout out
yeah.
my Tito Ariel, who was a DJ, and I remember he tried to teach me how to break dance when I was younger, but I never really got the hang of it.
Ah, okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, now it's my turn. Ang bilis po ng takbo ng ating orasan. Kaya ako po magpapaalam na sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mal Salvador. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na panonood at pagtangkilik sa aming programa, Fil-Am Radio Show. Hanggang sa susunod pong Martes. Thank you, everyone. Our guest next week is Christopher Alinsubao, a singer-songwriter and engineer based in Singapore. Yan po. Next week, don't forget Christopher Alinsubao. Thank you so much. Kuya Bert?
Yeah, Jeff, it seems like we're saying goodbye already on the show, but we do it
we're not saying
early
that.
because we want to make sure we hear your full closing song, and that's
Yeah.
why we're kind of getting our adieus and goodbyes now. And after the closing song, then if we have more time, then we'll repeat our goodbyes again.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
let's
Vicky.
listen. Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
no, Vicky first.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you, Brother Jeff. As you know, just acknowledging your presence here. We're just so thankful and grateful to have you on our show. And I just acknowledge your not just your presence, but your talented skills, and even having a rapper, and even showing that what you also do on the battlefield that we don't know anything about. I mean, personally, I don't know what that looks like, but now I do. And so I'm just so surprised of how that works in that kind of nature. But you are so talented and gifted in so many ways, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for that.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeff, it was
Norb?
great to see and hear you. If I always hear your name, Pint Size Patron, but it's great to actually hear you talk about your background and check out some of your songs, and to have a little bit of live beatbox on the show too. So
I remember
yeah,
when I
it's
used to
great.
help-
It's nice to mix things up on the show a little bit. First rapper here, so making Fil-Am Radio history. So it's good to be part of this show.
So I remember,
But-
when I used to help record the show, but I was in the studio, and I think you were doing it remote, so I would see you, but you didn't see me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's great to finally be doing this together. So yeah, appreciate you, man, and I hope everything keeps moving in the right direction for you, where you want to get to, where you want to go with the Filipino rap battles and all that. So looking forward to future content from you, man.
Thank you.
Before we let we hear the song, I was gonna ask you, who is Billy Patron?
That's my cousin. He lives in Northgate. He makes up most of my beats.
Yeah, because it's Daniel said that the closing song "Shadow Band" was produced by Billy Patron. So I was wondering who it was. Okay, so let's hear this song.
Now let's listen to our closing song, Shadow Band by Jeff Patron. Yay.
There's a few things that get you shadow banned. And if you were to disobey the laws of the land, if it should ever force your hand, if it don't support the brand. A little bit different, they gotta get used to my style. Killing the flow till they put me on trial. The realest, I hate even faking a smile. I am the GOAT, the one they don't want you to know, because I don't just do this for dough. I'm the coolest for sure, I be doing the most. Truth is they want me to move like a ghost. Said I could never go commercial. Now I kill a show with no rehearsal. Been around the scene, now I'm counting green while I smoke the color purple. About to take a shot like it's last call, cause I've been working my ass off. The illest out and I don't give a fuck. I be talking to get blackballed. There's a few things that get you shadow banned. Banned if you were to disobey the laws of the land. If it should ever force your hand. If it don't support the brand. It's gonna get you shadow banned. Come and join the shadow band. Shut them down, the shadow band. Look around you, shadow band. If you find yourself in the search engine with a word missing, and the first written is the worst list in the world, listen. It's reverse pimp in the terms and conditions, term victims. When you give them permission, it just hurts different, gives you blurred vision. Distract you with a pitchfork mob. Show up at the front door, twist the knob. Come to where you work, might quit your job. Stick with it, then you cook, call it shish kebab. Switch it up, look, head on the swivel, now you Ichabod. Hope you made peace with your God before they leave you in disregard. It becomes a nuisance soon as you gain a new sense. After retrace a few steps, relearn everything you knew since. Can't put the building before blueprints. That's a moon landing, no shoe prints. Most of you worry about who wins, but who's been true to the movement? Ooh, and there's a few things that get you shadow banned, get you outlawed, get the Taliban. This shit ain't for the casual fans. Motherfuckers better have a backup plan. This gon' get you shadow banned. Come and join the shadow band. Shut
Shadowland, no dead marsh. Had a plan, but the bet lost. Now my price went up and the debt's harsh. Kid came back with a vengeance. Damn, what a spectacular entrance. I'ma brag while I vent this, brag while I invent this rhyme pattern that I crafted to move interest. I gotta get a bag while I still can. This cash coming, I'm attracting it with interest. Got points on the board in the back end, forward to the floor, I'm attacking. More in store for the rap. All it gon' take is a couple of hits and we probably gon' ruin your pride. You the type to just stay in the house all day and say you got two on the side. Looking at me, I'm usually high, pouring liquor for who is inside. I fuck with the lions and tigers and bears in the jungle, we move with the pride. Motherfucker, I'm back.
There's a few things that get you shadow banned. Banned if you were to disobey the laws of the land. If it should ever force your hand. If it don't support the brand. It's gon' get you shadow banned. Come and join the shadow band. Shut them down, the shadow band. Look around, you shadow band.
All right.
Yan po ang Shadow Band.
Thank you,
That's
Bob.
good.
Wow.
I like the background and everything. And,
Yeah,
you know,
we had a lot of
pretty
fun
good.
doing that.
Daniel.
Oh,
I did
Norbert,
include that.
did Norbert leave? Nope. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Well, that was an awesome video. Now, who helps you with would you utilize your to make that video? Was that someone local here?
Yeah, his name was Heretic.
Okay,
He's from
cool.
Olympia, Washington. He actually helps run with the
Okay.
battle leagues in Olympia as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, when did you create that music?
The music maybe is a year old. The video was earlier this year, and we just dropped it like a week before Halloween.
Okay. And how long did it to create the actual the composing part? Did you already have that in place?
Yeah, well, because I had two other rappers on the song, so it took time to just get them to send their verses in.
I see. Well, that's
So
cool.
roughly a few months.
Okay.
So
That's
who is Afta? You're talking about Afta and Nick Norton or something?
Yes, After's from Bakersfield, California, who I met through the battle rap scene.
Okay.
And Nick
Mm.
Norton is from Bremerton here in Washington, and I met him doing the Fresh Juice radio show.
I see. That's pretty good. Good.
Thank you.
Good networking. That's what
Yeah.
they do with our many of
Well,
the guests we have. Also, they do the same thing. You know,
Collaborating from
collaborating. Okay. Anyway, I know our time is really getting short.
Now, I want to invite. Okay, you want to say goodbye or you do the.
I just want to say thank you for having me on the show, and I definitely look forward to hearing more from the radio show. Even
Yeah,
next
thank
week.
you, Jeff, for gracing our program, and thank you, Danielle, for discussing. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, thanks, D.
Okay. Now I want to say goodbye first, Kuya Bert, or what?
That's fine because our
Okay.
time is very short.
Now
Let's just do our
I want to
prayer.
invite everyone to join Kuya Bert in our closing prayer. So let's all bow our heads. Yeah.
Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas at subaybay na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen.
Amen. Don't forget tomorrow at 9 to 11 p.m. Fresh
Yeah.
Juice with the Money, hosted by The Money Parsons Patron is our special guest today, OG Mambo and ID yourself. So that's tomorrow 9 to 11 p.m. Don't forget.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Jeff, again.
Yes.
More-
All right.
Bye now.